I'm giving you guys the unfilteredness. I'm not on my phone texting. I'm posting this photo on Too Much Info HQ on Instagram. If you guys want to see our new pop culture Instagram account, pop culture everything, Instagram is Too Much Info HQ. I am shameless plugging the second that Slate dropped, and I am. But that is what I'm doing right now. I'm posting this. Zara Larson comment. I don't know if we talked about it. The Swiftie fans. She threw some shade at the Swiftie fans. I agree with my sister. I'm sorry, I'm actually scared to say that. Hold on, okay. Is she up? She is going up. Okay, let me find the girls. Let me find the girls. Let me put my mic on too. Right, you guys, I still need to even like pull up. I feel like I'm talking to myself right now. I haven't even looked at the chat. How are you guys? I'm like, I know who's already in here. I already know who's in this chat. Miss Mo Money, so funny. We got Crazy Chicken Lady. Who else? We have Brandon. We have more. Hold on. Guys, we have Anakin joining us today. Fuck yes, we have Anakin joining us today. He's my, y'all, we are gonna co-host together. It's gonna be so fun. Who do we have in here? Hey, Craig. Oh, right, all my sisters are in here. Liv. Y'all, I haven't been here in like forever. Like, not here. One can hope. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. No, but like, I wasn't here last week because, oh my God, I'm doing 55 things. This is a Zara Larson post, y'all. All right, now y'all better tap in. Y'all better tap into Miss Zara, okay? I'm running this page like the Navy. Oh my God, when I tell you, I feel like there's like, it's so fun. I love it. But the Navy, I'm giving them a run for their money. Oh my God, let me send this to them. Okay, now I'm turning off my phone, as in everything else. ANA is hosting and am. Oh wait, ANA, Aiden, Anakin, and am, okay? Okay, we love a haiku. We love a haiku. It's been 2 weeks. Boots. Last week, oh my God, when I tell you guys, I was here, I was seeing the hat man. I was like, it was giving like when you take too much Benadryl. I did not do that, guys. I didn't drink enough water. I was so dehydrated. Came in here and I said, so it feels like I'm like dying a little bit, but it's okay. I made this post about dancing, banana, fruit, apples, AI, Love Island. And then after that, I was like, oh, I'm dying. I feel like death. And then I went to the ER and I had dehydration. I feel like whenever I come on here, I'm always sick. Like not on here, but whenever I come back, I'm like, hey guys, I was sick. I almost like, I don't know, fell off the Eiffel Tower. It's like, it's bad. It's always something that goes on in my life. Bully. Wait. I'm so tired of the Swifties and Taylor all the time. Girl, you're telling me. You are telling me, girl. It is Swiftie everything. Swiftie everything, girl. I'm scared. Happy Easter. Happy late Passover, too. How is everybody? Happy Easter Sunday. I think I'm doing something for Easter. Don't know. What are you guys doing for Easter? Let me know. Let me know. What else we got here? Okay, happy belated Marlene. Wait. My nose yet? Sometimes, you guys want to know some real tea inside my brain? Sometimes I forget I'm hosting. I'll be reading the comments like I'm reading like a what do you call it? Like a Reddit thread or like getting all the tea from people. I'm like this. And I'm like, oh wait, I'm the one. I'm on this camera. Because I always have your guys' chat open. I just have it like so I can't see myself. But then I'll look up and I'm like, oh. Because y'all are funny. I'm like, oh wait, I'm here too. Hey guys, how are you? You guys are so funny. If you saw, Oh, Anakin.
Co-host is here.
Hey,
Hello.
Anakin. Oh my
That
God.
would be very convenient.
You guys, I'm so beyond excited for today. Listen, they got us working, Anakin, and Tawanda's not here.
I know. It's the Friday illness.
Oh my God, this might be Friday the 13th. Like, it's gonna give.
Let me join the stream with you guys so I can see your comments. There we go. What's the poll?
Oh, we got a poll going on. It just ended. I had a blank week. Everyone said okay.
Oh.
Awesome, rough. You know what? Okay is perfect. At least there's not a lot of rough. Thank God. Everyone's saying it's A&A day because of Aiden and Anakin. Y'all, I think we're gonna coin it. I'm gonna put it on a little mug.
What?
A&A. They're saying Aiden and Anakin day.
This is nothing new to me, guys. I told you my twin's name is Aiden, so this.
Oh,
is,
yeah.
So this is like.
Oh, this is
I'm
like,
in my element now. It's
oh,
like
this
there's
is
no
crazy.
This is no departure from what I usually get. A&A, Aiden and Anakin.
Aiden and Anakin.
Like we have the ring to it. It's all here.
We need to get Aiden. We need to get Anakin. We need to get Aiden. We need to do a joint live hosting one day.
Happy Easter, guys. I'm Jewish, so happy Passover. Hag Sameach to those of you who are Jews in the chat.
There's a blank poll right now. Wait, there is?
Yeah, I hit yes.
Wait, I don't even.
Yes or no?
How come I don't have it?
It's
Honestly.
yes or no? Which one?
Yes.
You gotta pick.
Do you guys think that? Say yes or no for me, please. That's basically what the poll is saying right now.
No, Brandon. This Aiden is not my twin. My twin's name is Aiden, spelled with an A, by the way, not an E.
We kind of are twins, though.
Well,
This is my twin.
you don't see the resemblance?
People always used to call me what do you call it? They call me AI now, and I'm like, is that because of? And they say it's because of my name, because like they abbreviate my name like A or I. I don't know why I've gone that. I think it's like Gen Alpha thing. I don't know what the kids are doing. My cousin always calls me AI.
AI?
I don't know why. Yeah, like she'll be like, oh hi AI, and I'm like, why do you think I'm a? She's
Wouldn't
like,
it be AM?
okay, right. That's what I'm thinking.
Right?
I don't know. I don't understand the kids anymore. I feel like half the building.
Yeah. Oh, UCLA basketball. Oh, is anyone
right.
watching March Madness? The final four? What are the predictions?
I was so happy the UConn won, not because I know shit about it, but because that's Shannon's fave.
Yeah. Excuse me, Eric. Do you have a mic? Do you have a mic on? Do you have a mic on? Yeah, so we didn't hear you.
Who the hell gave him a headset?
Which one of us, actually? Hold on. Which one?
Yeah, he's not
I've gotten
specifying.
used to Aiden at least.
Listen, I just go here, girl. Did you see what Zara Larson said about the Swifties?
I don't know who that person is.
You don't know who Zara Larson is?
No.
The card has to be taken
She
away.
owns Zara?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. She said she's the one. Midnight
Oh,
Sun.
yeah. I'm seeing a lot more Michigan.
She did the
than I thought I
stateside
would.
remix. Thank you so much. You don't know shit about that, huh? What the fuck? Like, I thought these were my friends. Oh, me and the clearance doll are fighting, guys.
First of
Every
all,
day.
if you have a video on the internet, Aiden will try and steal it.
And I will. And I will.
We're
And I
the
will.
only line of defense between us getting sued and Aiden putting out a social video.
And I will. That's very true too. Oh, one thing about me, y'all, in the clearance chat, I will do @ here, send. It will be like this. It will literally say, this channel's pretty loud. Are you sure? I'm like, yep. And I press @ here. And I still never get a check. It's okay. I will try to rob your guys' stuff. If you guys post a TikTok of Zara Larson from the nosebleed seat to the top of the SoFi Stadium, I will send it to clearance being like, hi, can I use? Zara Larson can look like a single Minecraft pixel too. And I will try to take it.
I'm hijacking Brendan's chair.
Oh, as you should.
Also, because now Harvey can't sit anywhere.
What do you mean?
Because if he were to come here, he would have to sit here.
Oh, thank God.
But now he can't. I've taken Harvey's chair.
Take away his seat.
This is how I gain my independence.
Take his seat away from the table, actually. we need to borrow it.
No, so it's kidnapping because I read the whole program.
Who is?
Kidnapping because
I'm crying.
he asked to speak
Oh.
to Gucci in the other room of the studio, so he went in there and he gave him the contract.
I grew up in LA, Brandon.
He refused.
I'm an LA native. The greatest compliment I usually get is when someone's like, where'd you grow up? And I say LA, and they're like, really? I'm like,
What part of LA did you grow up in?
the Valley.
Oh wait, I did
Encino.
too. You grew up in Encino? Oh shit, I grew up in Reseda. I'm like the big man. Bro.
Reseda.
He's an 818 till the day he dies. He will never admit it. He will never. How do you like Encino? Encino's gorgeous.
Encino's great.
Encino's gorgeous.
Encino's great. Tawanda's not here today, unfortunately.
Tawanda's not here. If you
Jeremy
guys might see a
Good,
fire in the
yes.
back
There's
of
only
his
one
house.
team in LA, Jeremy. We all know what it is. It's the Lakers. It's not the Clippers. Originally from San Diego, anyway. Like, you know, no one really knows who the Clippers are. Can't talk about a franchise with 0 rings, right? It's like, who comes?
I agree, girl.
Have you done your lunch chore?
The what?
Alan asked. Was it Alan? Yeah. Alan asked, have you done your lunch chore?
Oh, you guys
No,
want to
I
pick our
haven't
lunches?
yet.
We will
I
make him swipe that card.
I have not done my lunch chore yet. It's the hardest part of every day. No matter what Harvey gives me, they'll say like, oh my God, my car split in 2. I need you to weld it together. I'll be like, that's easier than picking your lunch.
What is the weirdest order you've had to order for Harvey when it comes to food?
The weirdest order?
Where you're like, what the hell is this item?
Anytime he asks for some salad with quinoa, and I'm just like,
I don't
so you want rabbit food with dust?
That's what it's
you-
giving.
That's what you want?
It's like when they put the little pellets in the salad.
Yeah, Brendan, you're right. The
My
Lakers
lizard
did
eats
get
that.
thrashed by the Thunder. It was not good. It was not good. No, John, I cannot ship shirts to Canada.
Oh, mama, the tariffs.
It's not a question of whether we can do it. It's a budget question.
Oh. Mamba, you live in Alaska? Is it cold right now? It has to be. I don't even know.
What?
In Alaska?
Is it cold in Alaska? Yeah, probably very.
Does it ever get hot in Alaska?
Compared to us, no.
What's like the high in Alaska?
Now, let's find out.
Like a
Let's
cute
open
50.
the weather app.
The Tigers photo is from October.
We have so much at our disposal.
I'm not sure if we're not even using it. Okay, cool.
Let's see. It's snowing in Alaska right now. The high is 36 degrees.
Oof. You will not catch me there, but I hope you are having a good day in Alaska right now. That is insane.
Snow. Us California, or I shouldn't say Californians because there's other parts of California that do get snow, but us Los Angeles, I don't know about you, but when my brother and I experience snow, we pretty much go down 10 years in age. We just look like children playing in the, we're just like, we'll just take 2 steps, we'll see snow, we'll run to it, we'll grab it, we'll turn it into a ball, we'll throw it.
Oh.
And then we'll just keep going, and then we'll find another patch of snow, we'll do the same thing. So like,
Oh my God.
we turn into total idiots. We're just like, whoa, this
I saw
white
snow for
powder.
the first. Yeah, snow is like beyond to me. When I went to Big Bear and it was sweating kind of weather and there was still like snow on the floor, I was throwing that dirty ass icicle ass snow at people. But it was like at that point, it was like, what's the word? The snow wasn't like snow. It was just, I was as if I was throwing like ice at people. Poor Talia, she got it bad that day too.
Okay, cool.
I saw earlier someone was asking for Bachelorette updates. Do we have any? I don't think we do.
No,
I don't think there's any.
Not really.
Bachelorette guys, I'm sorry.
no,
I'm
I
sorry.
think that season is like,
We'll have Harvey stir something up.
like, we just have to have Taylor Frankie Paul turn into a politician, then we'll find her. I'm just joking.
When I'm here, when I'm going solo, I'm gonna start turning you all into soccer fans.
Oh? I would love that.
In lieu of the World Cup. Is he calling me? He might be calling me.
It's snowing and where? I'm tired of the snow in Chicago. I'd rather be back in WeHo. I love Chicago. Bachelorette Gate. Mama. Happy spring. Happy spring, y'all. I want to do a vibe. Guys, Astrology Friday, what the hell is happening? I'm asking you guys like I'm the one that should be, I'm the one that is doing it. I am. How are we feeling with that? Listen, Nancy.
Nancy, what's an interesting topic to you? Let's turn the almost figuratively turn the camera over to you. What would you like to talk about? What's an interesting topic to you? Is it Tiger Woods? Could be Tiger Woods. Is it Blake versus Baldoni? It could be that too. Who knows? But we need you to tell us. Like, what is the topic that interests you?
That Tiger Woods thing was beyond to me. Like him calling the president. Oh my God. It's Astrology Friday. Oh, period, Lori.
Oh, here we go. What is your sign, and I'll tell you about you.
Wait, can you actually? Anakin, what's your sign?
No, I'm not doing this.
Anakin.
No, because it's BS.
Can we Google this?
It's BS.
Can we Google Anakin? Would your birthday pop up?
I hope not, but I wouldn't be shocked. I'm a Scorpio. Tell me about me.
Okay, Scorpio, y'all. I'm like, no, yes.
Thanks. I would agree.
He's a great sign.
Yeah. What's not a good sign?
The Pisces.
Charlie.
Sorry, I like it. I don't have my glasses on.
Why?
They say two-faced. Twin.
Oh, but I'm a twin.
Good morning, Harvey.
Good morning, everybody. Can you put the congressman up?
I think he is. Right there.
Hey, Congressman, it's Harvey. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. You hear me?
Okay. Yes. Hi, how are you?
I'm good, except I think we have a problem.
What's that?
Shouldn't you have a glass of wine with you doing this interview?
Yeah. That was last night. Today's a new day.
Ah, okay. Today's the shooting range. Have you seen this?
Oh, Lindsey Graham?
And not just Lindsey Graham, now it's John James, too.
Got it.
They're all
well, the difference between them and me is I've been in my district the whole time.
Oh, gosh. Thank you for doing this. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, no, I think that what you guys are doing is helpful. And like I really do. I want us to get back in. So happy to talk about it.
Okay, that's great. Charles is coming over and we're about to roll.
Yeah.
Hey guys, where is this in the show? What block? So what's the top leading into this? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. And it's Real Housewives of Rhode Island, right? Got it. That's okay. So, Congressman, we're going to just kind of set this up with the party, talk a little bit about what we're doing, and then we're going to come to you.
Sounds good.
Okay, doke. And then we're going to ask you if Taylor Swift's wedding is going to be in Rhode Island. Here we go. Welcome to TMZ Live. There was a shindig in Rhode Island last night, and it has to do with the Real Housewives of Rhode Island.
Made its big premiere last night.
And their congressman.
Yes, there's politics involved with the Real Housewives because there was a premiere party that was held to celebrate the new Bravo show, but it was hosted by 3 politicians, 2 state politicians, but most notably here, a U.S. Congressman, Seth Magaziner. He was the gentleman there in the white shirt and a black coat. He was one of the co-hosts of the party. And there were some who felt like this was not really great timing because as we've been showing you this week, Congress is in the middle of their 2-week recess, all out on spring break, a break that they took before actually ending the government shutdown.
So I got a text message today from the TSA worker that we had on last week, the woman who is really
Rebecca
suffering, not able to pay rent, make car payments, her physical and mental health suffering. And she is saying that there are still people in TSA, even though there was an executive order signed to give them some payback, they're still suffering. And there are thousands of other workers who haven't been paid for more than 6 weeks. Congress did not reach any kind of agreement on funding DHS. And their reaction was, let's go home, and in some cases, let's party. So we decided to put the word out to people, and we have been getting lots and lots of photos of members of Congress.
Yes, we should say, Seth, Congressman Magaziner, not the only one. As you see, remember we got Lindsey Graham at Disney World. We had
Robert Garcia in Vegas. 30 members of Congress in Scotland on a congressional delegation, which should have been canceled because of the shutdown, but for whatever reason wasn't, which means we, the people, are paying for that.
Yes.
So if you...
we also had Congressman John James from Michigan, who was down in Turks and Caicos.
Which is really...
on Wednesday, he was.
Really interesting, because what he did was very similar to what Lindsey Graham did the day after the pictures were posted. He showed himself at a shooting range.
What's really interesting about this is video from August of last year that he's just reposting.
Because he's in Turks and Caicos.
You got to change the narrative. It's not about my vacation. It's and he's also running for governor of Michigan. So clearly he wants to put a different image out there.
So let's get to the guest of the day, which is Congressman Magaziner, who hosted the party last night. This is a little bit different, and we're going to get into it. Congressman, welcome to TMZ Live.
Thank you for having me. Good to see you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for being here. So you've heard the criticism, and I know you had said that if they called Congress back, you would have gone to that instead of having this party.
Of course,
right.
Of course. Yes.
But that didn't happen, and you did have the party. Any concern about optics?
Well, let me start by saying flat out, like, we should not be on recess right now. I am incredibly frustrated by this. We have not only TSA workers that haven't been paid, but we still got a war in Iran going on we got to deal with. We have ICE reforms that I think we need to make. And I'm upset that the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, put us on a recess at this of all times. I don't have the power as a rank and file member to call the House back into session. Only the Speaker can do that. And frankly, I want to know where he's been for the last couple of weeks. But in the meantime, what I have been doing is what I always do when we're on recess. I've been in my district in Rhode Island, meeting with my constituents, doing events, the event that you mentioned, which I'm sure we'll talk about. But, I've also been meeting with chambers of commerce and the firefighters union and other groups and interacting with my constituents and listening to them, which is what I normally do when I'm on recess. Right. But I want to be back in Washington. We got to be dealing with these issues that you raise. And ultimately, in the House, there's one person who has the power to bring us back, and I don't know why he just doesn't do it already.
So I get what you're saying, and we do want to get into the party in a minute. But it's true that he's the one that sent you home. But you had a couple of months before that to reach a compromise. And the Democrats blame the Republicans, and the Republicans blame the Democrats. So tell us why we're wrong, that we're blaming all of you, that the trick to governing is compromise, because by definition, you have people who are not like-minded in that chamber. And they have always been able to somehow reach a compromise. And, in California, the budget was never balanced. And then they changed the law so that if the budget wasn't balanced, legislators didn't get paid. And guess what happened? Their budgets got balanced. So why shouldn't we blame all of you and not put the blame on one party or another? Because it's kind of the way we feel.
Well, certainly neither party is perfect. But to your point about compromise, I agree. And there actually is a bipartisan compromise on the table right now. The Senate, Republicans and Democrats, have passed a bill to fund all of the Department of Homeland Security except for ICE, so that we can continue to negotiate on the ICE part, which is really the part of dispute, right? Like, nobody disagrees that, no one says that we shouldn't be paying TSA workers or funding FEMA. So the Senate, I think, did the responsible thing and said, okay, we'll fund everything else except for the ICE part, and we'll keep negotiating on that. And Republicans and Democrats in the Senate agreed to that. Democrats in the House certainly agree to that. And President Trump, the White House, agreed with that approach too. At this point, the only holdouts are the House Republicans and Speaker Johnson. But there is a bipartisan compromise that has passed the Senate now that the White House has blessed. And, I think it's a reasonable approach. Now, if anyone's watching who disagrees and who thinks that that's not the right approach, okay, but I think we should all agree that we at least ought to stay in session until, to your point, this situation has worked out. It is childish to just say, well, if I'm not going to get my way, then we're going to go on recess for 2.5 weeks. It's wrong. And it's the kind of thing that makes people hate politics.
I'm curious if this, obviously you've thought a lot about this and you talked about it even leading up to the party last night. I'm curious if it came up at all last night. Was everybody there only focused on the premiere of Real Housewives, or did they take the opportunity to say to you, their elected official, hey, we don't like what's going on and we want to get this shutdown over?
Yeah, people are frustrated about a lot of things, right? They're frustrated about the high cost of healthcare. They're frustrated that people, at least in my district, mostly don't like the war. There's a lot of things people are frustrated about. And, one of the things that I get credit for is I'm leading a bill to ban members of Congress from trading stocks. I'm trying to ban executive officials and members of Congress from betting on politics and prediction markets. Like, I think there's a sense that, like, it's not just a Republican or Democrat thing, like Washington is broken. I should also mention, I'm not going to take a paycheck until the TSA workers get fully paid. And I bet you, if we passed that rule, if we made that reform and said that whenever there's a shutdown, members of Congress don't get paid,
of course.
there would probably be no more shutdowns. And if there were, they would be very short.
That kind of sucks. That it takes putting pain on members of Congress to do their job. I mean, that's why people are so angry. It's like, I get your point that everybody came together. Well, you know what? They came together when half the Senate had already left Washington. So it took that kind of brinksmanship to even approach a compromise. So I don't know. A lot of people are just sick and tired of the way your institution works.
Rightfully so. And I didn't run for Congress. I'm relatively new. I didn't run to defend the institution. I ran to try to change the institution, again, by banning stock trading in Congress and all the rest. But, in the short term, we got to fix this mess that we're in that you have correctly identified. And I think the way to do that is just to pass the Senate bill. But whether you agree with that or disagree, we ought to be back in session. And I don't know why the speaker continues to delay bringing us back.
Well, before we let you go, Congressman, I got to know who's your favorite new housewife? And did you get to rub elbows with them last night at the party?
So this is what's so great about Rhode Island, right? And by the way, I had never seen an episode of Real Housewives before last night. I was mostly excited about the Rhode Island
How
part,
can you say
right?
that, Congressman?
Oh my God! Can I tell you that for your district, that may be worse than the government shutdown for you.
But here's what's cool, right? Like, I didn't personally know any of the Rhode Island housewives, but a bunch of them actually stopped by the party last night. I guess they had heard about it, maybe from you guys. And Rhode Island is such a small, tight-knit place that, it's the kind of place where you have an event. And this was just like a free event open to the community. It wasn't a fundraiser or anything. But a few of them stopped by, which was cool. So I'm not going to pick favorites because a bunch of them are my constituents, and that would definitely get me in trouble. But, this is a big deal for Rhode Island. I hope, if I could leave with one last thought here, Rhode Island is a wonderful place. It's a great place to visit. And I hope that, your viewers who may not be familiar with it will see the show. We've got great beaches, great food. We can have a sense of humor about ourselves. So it's a good place to visit, and I hope people do.
Okay.
All right.
That's it's a good Chamber of Commerce ad, right?
Yeah.
Hey, we really
you,
appreciate having you on. Thank you so much. All right, by the way, are you going to watch the season?
Yeah, I'm going to keep watching the season because, again, I want to see our state get its latest 15 minutes of fame.
All right, we're going to have you back and grill you, see if you actually did watch.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks, Congressman. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks again. That was great. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're great.
I can't hear you guys, but thank you guys.
Okay. Okay.
I hate that it's.
What are you doing hiding over there?
I hate that it's always the Democrats that are. I appreciate the congressmen who have
We
come
had
on.
any Republicans on?
No, but because it's always the. We have McCormick on.
Yeah.
The Democrats always come on. It's very easy for them to. They all say it's Mike Johnson's fault, and I get why they say that. He's the one who's got to call him back. But
here's the thing.
It's just too easy to do.
It's true about the recess. It is Mike Johnson's fault.
Yes.
But it is all of their faults for the 2 months that they didn't do anything.
Right.
So
That was a morning meeting, and it was Courtney saying out with your ass. I don't know how
I
to,
like that.
Right, but I don't know how to add that you just talked to him because he agreed with everything you guys said. So the whole point of
Oh,
the meeting
adding him
was
into
like, or just leave it alone.
Well, is there any other
there
place
some-
early on you can put him where that he showed up at the thing?
But he agreed.
You don't need the part of him agreeing.
No,
Just saying,
just him
I
talking
thought it was a
about-
good ad for Rhode Island or something like that.
Okay, so just put like that kind of
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
and don't address it.
Yeah. Hi, guys.
So,
Yo, what's up?
quick question. So there are some people in the chat that are saying Outa is not going to work. What do you say? What do you say to that?
Well, why do they think it's not going to work?
I don't know. They won't explain, but they're saying Outa is not working.
Did you ever hear the story about an ant that everybody said can't?
An ant that can't.
The ant
kill a
that
rubber
can't.
tree plant? But
Yeah.
This is an
the ant
1850s
had high
proverb.
hopes, high in the sky hopes, and everybody said the ant can't, but the ant did. So
Eventually.
think of that.
Won't fix
I don't know.
So basically, you're
I don't
an
know if that
ant.
responds to them, Harv.
a country.
It does respond.
Oh.
Look that up. Google it, Anakin.
Me.
We have to fix what
I
country was
speak,
built in.
I speak through the
Google-
chat.
We have to fix what country
The
was built on.
ant can't kill a rubber tree plant and see what you get.
Yeah.
I bet you get the word high hopes.
Because you gotta have.
Can't.
Maria said it's because you have
High
to change
hopes.
the rules too. You can't just get like, you have to change all the rules too.
Right
with
there.
that.
One knows an ant can't
Oh.
move a rubber tree plant, but
He
All right.
had
We can't afford it anymore.
high hopes. He had high hopes. He had high apple pie in the sky hopes. So anybody says an ant can't.
He actually remembers
All
that. He's
right.
not reading the lyrics off his phone.
Nope.
That's impressive.
Masked Singer coming soon. I hope. America's
They
Got
tried.
Talent. Some bullshit.
Next.
What do you mean
You
next?
guys got
What
no
else?
opinions
What are
today?
they talking about?
What are we wasting our time for if you guys got no opinions?
Let's see.
Wow.
F Donald
What's up?
Trump, FDT. That's another acronym they got going on.
The core values and standards are
Boy,
gone.
what's going on with you guys today? You guys on Xanax today?
So just U.S. District Court.
They're very tired.
So North District of Texas. That's what the credit.
You guys got into Tiger's pocket? What's going on?
Hey, man,
Sorry.
the man had painkillers.
Sorry.
He's had surgeries,
Oh.
okay?
Got it. Hello?
They want to know if Charles is picking South Carolina or UConn tonight in the Final Four. Oh.
UConn. UConn all the way.
Oh, UConn all the way.
All the way, go Huskies.
Sorry.
just
Sorry,
for the
Gamecocks. I have a Northeast bias. I admit it. It's fine.
Sounds like you.
It's where I grew up. I don't give a shit. You root for the stupid Lakers. So
The Great Lakers actually 17 rings to show it.
whatever.
If you believe that. If you can believe that.
Boy.
What are you having for lunch today? What do you feel?
Okay,
always a
it's
good
going to be
question.
between an Italian sub
Um,
or poke.
oh.
No, I'll go with
Italian
you.
supper poke.
I'm poke. Huh? No.
No,
Oh my
it's not- it's
gosh.
up.
That was such a good conversation. The processed meat conversation we had
Oh,
on
it's
live.
terrible to eat processed meat. Processed meat is awful for you. No, it is. Nauman's playing with fire.
But you were eating that at his age too.
I know, but I at least saw the light.
But you're good. You're doing good.
Am I really good?
Yeah. Chat, is he doing good? Does Harvey look like he's
No.
doing good?
We're not going there.
Um,
Do we tell him?
No, you can't.
We can't?
I don't think you can.
I think we can.
Why
tell.
can't we?
Why can't we?
Hey, Casey.
We had no NDA.
There's no reason we can't. We can share
We're gonna tell him.
our misfortune.
I don't care.
Yeah.
We're just gonna. We're telling him.
Did you?
So
You guys didn't sign
we were
anything?
supposed to open
didn't
the
sign.
season
Are you
of
sure?
hacks.
'Cause I remember
We never
giving
said it
you
was
guys, like, a
hacks, but it was
shit ton of
hacks.
documents.
So Charles
Well,
and I
we're not
went out
revealing
and we
anything
shot
that-
this
revealing
thing,
what's not
which
coming
we
out.
thought was hilarious, and it was the opening of the show.
oh no.
And so it's supposed to start next Thursday. And we're just thinking, oh, this is going to go down in history. It was so funny. They cut it. They cut us from the show.
They've been hacked
never,
from
ever,
hacks.
ever in my life been one to say, I told you so. This is the very first time in my life that I'm ever saying, I told you so. This guy kept teasing. How many times has he brought up, oh, we got this big thing coming up? And I'd always say to him, don't say that. They can edit this out. They can change it the day before the premiere.
So Daniela's
They're not going to change it.
Daniela's asking me in my ear, why did they cut it?
Oh, I have a reason for that.
So they tell Casey.
I'll tell you why they cut it.
They tell Casey we went in a different creative direction.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know what? That's accurate because when they got in the editing room, they realized they couldn't work with us because somebody in the scene way overacted.
It's not true.
And it wasn't Gene Smart.
Oh, really? Oh, you get hit with a purse with a brick and tell me how you would act.
Total overacting.
So the way you're supposed.
A purse with a brick.
It's supposed to
Total overacting.
You're supposed to
and
act.
because of your
Bullshit.
overacting,
Bullshit.
my moment gets lost.
Oh, his
also.
moment.
Inspiring monologue.
Here's my hash my wagon to you.
Inspiring
mister.
monologue.
Here's his moment.
Let me tell you something.
That's what he did.
No, first of all, that's
No,
not
we
what
can't.
it was.
We don't have it.
I had a very my part was harder because I had fewer lines and I had to emote even more with less dialogue.
Yeah, he wasn't being prompted by getting hit with a
It's
bag.
humiliating.
You guys were cut doesn't mean the NDA isn't valid.
Humiliating.
There's no NDA.
I know.
I know. Actually, I am too.
happened.
I would have much rather that he was gathered
Can I
around
tell you
TV
something?
to watch, and then I would have to call him and go.
That actually happened.
Son of a-
When I did Volcano, I went with a bunch of people because a bunch of us were in the movie, and I was sitting next to somebody who did get cut. She was just steaming. I mean,
Like
steaming.
volcano steaming?
Yeah, like volcano steaming.
By the way,
Well, I
that's
just
his way
opened
of
it.
just dropping it in. He's like, I've done several other.
I
Back
opened-
when I did
Yeah,
Volcano.
exactly.
I opened
While
Volcano.
the rest of us were trying to get our break in Hollywood, and that's the last time that I knew was the problem when they tied my role to his.
Open Volcano, open The Sopranos.
I love how just 2 days ago you were saying there is no way they're
Right,
cutting
because
this
I
out.
tried to warn him. I said, Harvey,
days ago.
don't talk about it. They could cut it. He goes,
no
they'll
way.
never cut it.
It was really humiliating, I
God.
gotta say. I gotta say. Okay,
I was
We need a roll for
can
the
I tell you
job.
something?
could have been a contender.
They couldn't pay me enough to do another movie.
Oh. Sharknado was enough.
Oh yeah, Sharknado. I doubt.
Well,
How are we in that?
We're in
any
Isle of Away.
prospective casting directors out there, I'm still available.
No.
But this guy is not part of the picture anymore.
Okay, I'm out. I'm not
Yeah,
doing it.
yeah.
I'm not doing it. No, you
Yeah.
can ask me, but I'll say no.
No one's gonna ask.
Okay, what are we doing?
Huh?
Let's be.
They're
Tiger.
gonna they'll write around it somehow. They're still included.
Okay.
They're just gonna talk about us.
I'll get some.
It's not about getting paid.
Where,
it's
where
about
are we
getting my
doing
big
Tiger in
break.
sports? Sports?
Spot.
I just
We could
just
do it.
knew.
at
I just had a
sports.
feeling.
Change things up?
when it got to like I don't know, like the 15th take, this guy just like
Lunch-
I
it was
knew
like
they
the
were gonna
Italian
get in
sub
the edit room. Just go.
and the pokey.
It just doesn't
pokey.
work. It just doesn't work.
Don't hit. There we go. That's
shit.
better. I was gonna say, don't
well.
hit Charles'
What are
setup
we doing
again.
now?
That's perfect.
Now that I don't have an
But-
acting career,
Oh,
guess I have to go keep doing this crap.
yum.
So it's Switzerland. Are we? Well, we're doing president too, right? Well,
remember
except we did it
did
yesterday. Yeah, we did it yesterday.
for
Vanessa. Yeah, Vanessa. Okay, here we go. No.
No.
Nah. Yeah, that's true.
Well, we can start it with
wedge.
Vanessa, and then we'll.
Well, we'll start it with
No, I mean we'll start with Zurich.
right. Here we go.
Vanessa,
And Trump.
Trump. Got to be excited about this now since I don't have any acting prospects on the horizon.
I can handle this then.
I thought you said you were handling this.
Okay, what? No, I'm in mode. I need to get my in my
oh,
zone.
now you want
I need to get in my zone.
Now you want to work on your acting craft.
Now I need to get in my zone.
Tiger Woods has left the country, and he said that he wanted to go out of the country for his treatment. Remember, he said after the accident last week that he needed to get treatment. We have an inkling of where he is getting that treatment because he touched down in Switzerland.
Or at least his plane did.
Yes, his plane did, we should say. We don't have any photos of him getting off that plane, but I can't imagine why else Tiger Woods' plane would be.
Yeah, it's pretty clear. There are a couple of very high-end treatment facilities there. Yeah. And it certainly would appear he is in one of them.
Yeah, Zurich is the place where a lot of the ultra-wealthy and very famous people across the country, or across the world, excuse me, will go for treatment. Tiger has been to Zurich before, not necessarily for treatment, but he's been there. And the plane touches down. And it's his plane, owned by his company. It's a Gulfstream jet. It touches down very early this morning, and then about 6-7 hours later, the plane leaves. Yeah. Obviously, if he was getting treatment, he's not coming back right away. He would be there for some time.
And the plane would go.
Right.
So it kind of makes sense. You know, it's really interesting that on one level, you can understand it because, look, I mean, he refused a urinalysis test. He had hydrocodone in his pocket. Yeah. He's had a history of problems with these prescription meds, so it all kind of makes sense. On the other hand, you know, he's probably going to plead not guilty to this.
Yeah, and he has.
And they didn't do a urinalysis. And when you look at the body cam, he doesn't look really out of it. And so he has a shot at getting off, but then going to rehab, which the jury would not hear about. But still, the judge may well know. Yeah. And in fact, it may be done for the judge to know for sentencing. So it's kind of a mixed bag.
It is. But one person who is, I'm sure there's more than one, but one person very publicly standing by Tiger Woods is his girlfriend, Vanessa Trump, who posted an image of them. I don't know where they were at this point. Hugged up in a backyard somewhere, it looks like. And she said, "Love you." And clearly that is a sign to say she is, even though he is leaving, and especially that she posted that. No, and we now know that he was on his way to Switzerland.
And people on social media were saying that she was dumping him. And all.
There were even anonymous sources from other outlets that were saying that she was fed up with him and basically done with him after the arrest on Friday.
Which I think is why she posted, especially why she posted this.
I think so too.
To make it clear to the public, she is not dumping him.
Yeah. Speaking of Trumps, it is just fascinating that before Tiger did the field sobriety tests, he wandered off into the woods, Tiger Woods did. And when he came back, he saw an officer and said, "Oh, I was just talking to the president."
The most casual way. Yeah, he was just talking to the president.
This is just bizarre. Again, there's the phone call, but also watch how far away they had let Tiger get away from them.
Mr. Woods. Get you to hang out down here with us, please.
Thank you so much. All right, you got it. All right, thank you. Bye. Say again?
Just keep you down here with us, please.
Yeah, I was just talking to the president. Trying to get away from everybody.
So, number one, aside from the fact that he name dropped that, and presumably it was code for, gee, I'm friends with the president. The president's in this area in Mar-a-Lago. Cut me a break. I mean, I don't know how else to view that. Yeah. But why are they letting him go into the woods after this?
Can I ask a question too?
The guy.
Why didn't he dump the 2 hydrocodone pills in the woods?
Right, in the woods. Which
it's so stupid.
I mean, it's crazy. Yeah. So, I mean, there are a lot of unanswered questions. We've called the White House. I know other media outlets have called the White House. We tried to figure out why is it. Did Tiger Woods really talk to the president? Right. Did he call the president?
I really want, did Tiger call him or did he call him?
What did the president? What did Tiger say? What did the president say? Radio silence. They're saying nothing.
Hey, I'm Alex from Buffalo, New York, and to be honest, I'm not surprised by this at all in the slightest. One thing about Trump and his camp is they love men with criminal charges. They love to hold them accountable, not at all. And they love to empower that bad behavior in them. I hope that Tiger is able to get the help that he needs and learn a really important lesson from this, but I just don't see that happening.
Well, we'll see. I mean, you always hope, and he's in rehab. And the other thing, too, is you got to remember, I mean, this guy got in a terrible car accident in 2021, and it is easy to get hooked.
Lucky to survive that one.
Yeah, and easy to get hooked on pain meds.
What's chat saying about
They're saying
chat's feelings on Trump?
Oh, they're mostly talking about the fact that he should have
Tiger,
chucked it.
sorry.
He should have chucked it out the window. That's what someone said.
Well, not the window, because then it's
while he's
right
walking
there.
in the woods.
When you're in the woods, you throw.
Oh.
But the fact that he didn't means that he doesn't think there was anything wrong with it. It also means that he
The fact that he did what?
That he didn't throw when
He
he
probably
wandered
forgot.
out.
He probably forgot they were in.
Could have forgotten they were there, but
of course he did. The guy just
I don't
rolled
think
his
he was-
car.
I don't think he was concerned at all that he was. He just thought he had had a car accident. He thinks the cops are just there.
Here's why
for a
you're
car
wrong.
accident.
Here's why you're wrong. You don't call the president in the woods if you think you're okay. You call the president so you can get out of something that you know you want to get out of. And he was conscious enough to know, I ain't doing no urinalysis. I may be doing a breathalyzer, but I'm not doing a urinalysis. So he knew what was up.
And also, but if you're suspected of driving impaired,
AF.
if you're
All right,
if
you're
they
hip.
suspect you of that, if they suspect you of that, why are they allowing you to just walk away?
Shocking.
Tiger Woods.
Because it's Tiger Woods. Jupiter
Because you
saw
can
it.
be doing
No,
anything
I know.
over there.
Hey,
You could be
Mr.
taking.
Hey, Mr. Woods. Like it's crazy that they let him go into the woods that way for that very reason. That
He could
there's
be
evidence.
Right. He could be getting rid of evidence. By the way, they found 2 pills in his pocket. I don't know what was going back there.
He may have forgotten. Right.
What if they're prescribed?
Even
doesn't
matter.
By the way, even when he walks back over, there's a moment where he goes to put chewing tobacco or a tobacco. What do they call those Zyn?
Oh, like a
things?
Zyn.
It's a nicotine.
Yeah.
It's a nicotine gum that he goes to put in his mouth, and the cop stops and says, "No, you can't put anything in your mouth." He's not. He didn't
What
seem
did
the
he do in
least
the
bit
woods?
concerned.
It was
Right.
nuts.
Maybe
he could have had a Zyn.
No, it was a
with
huge
Donald.
lapse on the part of the police.
Private call with Donnie.
Okay, what else?
Who else did he call?
Yeah.
You guys got stuff to talk about or not?
Iran. This is
Iran.
so- yeah, Iran.
What a fucking mess.
Iran. They got one of our planes.
They did. They did.
You know why, Birdie. You know exactly why.
Oh, God. I didn't know you texted me a photo last night.
Not this year.
Charlie, I do not have a text from you. Oh, are you talking the picture?
Why they what?
Oh.
I know it is. I love Rick. I love Rick Caruso. He's great. I love him. Why did I not see this?
It was bedtime.
It was a little later.
What time?
do you think you missed?
It was at 8 p.m.
A lot last night. Yeah, no, it's like when you go to sleep really early.
Wait, Anakin.
Yes.
Do you remember what the poll one? I think it was Pokey, right?
It's totally the.
Excuse
I
me,
have it.
are you guys awake?
Oh.
I feel like
You're
it's
getting
just
an
like-
Italian sub for lunch.
Okay, great. Are you guys awake? Do you want to talk? I mean, seriously. You guys have been so talkative all the time, and everybody's right now. Or have you just left me because I'm no longer
Yeah, you're
a
no
streaming
longer
star?
Yeah, you're no longer
Yeah.
an act, so.
Man,
Were you
that was
Oh,
rough.
they're still looking for
That
that.
was rough to get that news.
were you amazed by those photos that came out from the spacecraft?
Oh, I am always amazed.
No, I was literally thinking about it this morning. Astronauts now, they're space influencers. They literally go up,
That
take
is
some
true.
photos, don't provide any. They're space influencers.
They're a
not
little,
outta
they're a
here,
little more
man.
intelligent
Yeah,
than your
they're not
regular
space
influencers.
They're not just influencers.
They're gonna come back with some photos.
Oh, Jesus.
No, seriously.
You need
They
to
come
know,
back with
you
the
need to know what you're
TikTok.
doing in there.
Hey, Devin, I really mean
They're
this in a
engineers. They're
respectable.
This is about to
respectful way.
not be good.
Shut up.
Oh my god.
They took some selfies up there.
Hello?
I'm sorry for governor.
Okay, you don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. Let's go.
No, oh my God,
I'm
what are
serious.
you guys talking?
Like we're
Hold
standing
on.
here and we're talking to
You gotta
ourselves.
start talking.
I mean, what's
otherwise-
going on with you guys
Otherwise,
today?
Harvey's gonna get pissed.
We are, but those. Oh.
You mad that I'm mad at you? I mean, it's like I'm talking to the
Where's
wall.
the moon
Oh.
people?
Antonio wants to know about Blake Lively.
Oh, this screwed her.
With what?
And it's such a basic thing too that they.
You want to read it out loud?
That's something I was told when I was a kid too.
What? Oh God, this is a space thing. I don't want to.
No, it's
Well, it's related to his comments about space. So reminding him of the better to keep your
Hey,
mouth
Harv,
shut
here's a good question. Here's
I
a
was
good
told
and
that
let
a lot
people
growing
think
up.
you're an idiot.
Here's a
Than
good
to
question.
I was also
open
Who do you
it
think comes
and
out on
remove all
top?
doubt.
With Blake and Baldoni, it seems like
also
we're entering the
told-
final chapter.
If it goes to trial, they're both going to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll both lose.
Even with the win that Baldoni
It
just
doesn't.
got.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter what the verdict is. What matters is that they're going to get tarred and feathered in court.
Yeah. I'm in
Both
agreement.
of them. That's why I can't believe this is going to go to trial. And then again, I thought we were going to be in hacks.
Do
What
do you think there's still a chance for a
Gonna be in
settlement,
hacks.
Harv?
Huh?
Do you still think there's a
Yeah,
chance
because
for
they
a
always
settlement?
settle at the last minute.
Is it true they put a lot into having you guys?
They put a ton in. They built a set.
I think that just shows how bad you guys were.
That's what's getting me is that they built the whole fucking set.
That's
and then they killed it.
Hey, you know, I forgot about that. They did put a lot
No,
of effort into it.
I'm. Believe me, I've been thinking about this. I must.
I had heard they
just
put a lot of
sucked.
time and effort.
And I thought it was
Recreated
really good.
TMZ
I thought it was
possibly.
solid. You saw it.
What?
Was I solid or not?
Oh, he was brilliant.
Oh, you cannot ask
It was
your
brilliant.
assistant.
The most impartial person.
Did I do it? Was
Totally
my performance
not
okay?
rigged.
Hey, Casey.
In a not rigged
I just
answer.
looked at the assets that Casey has. While she's hitting you, you're laughing.
No, I'm not laughing.
You're laughing.
Oh no, I wasn't.
You can't.
No, you're wrong. But you're wrong. Was I laughing? You watched the
Hold
video.
on. You're looking at one of 20 takes.
Yeah, well, there were a lot of takes.
There were a lot of
Yeah,
takes.
we were pretty shocked.
How funny was it,
Actually,
Case?
that's not true. We
wasn't
asked
funny.
for that.
You keep asking
We were like,
people that you
please come
employ.
on. Oh, yeah.
The people
Can
who
we do
were
it
putting
again?
on the show didn't find it funny,
They
clearly.
didn't write it. They wrote it. It was a funny piece they wrote. is what
It was
we're
good. It was
But
fun.
they ruined it.
You know what?
Oh, now all of a sudden.
We should really have Gene Smart on the week before to promote the show
Oh.
because we don't want to be
What a good
sports
idea.
about it.
No, you should
We'll
definitely
invite Gene Smart on the show.
And
Like
that'd be
she'll
awesome.
come on.
We'll still promote the show.
We'll totally
That
promote
would
the
be
show.
amazing.
And she'd be so.
No, what you guys need to do is have her
Casey.
on and then cut it
So
from the
funny.
show.
See if we can get Gene Smart on the show.
And she'd be
For
so,
real.
She'd be so funny.
Hey.
Oh my gosh.
You'll always have on camera.
I'm fine.
Trust me. Yeah, let's see if
post
we can get Gene Smart. We'll promote the show next week.
Okay.
And then find out why we got cut.
Oh God.
Wow.
No, seriously, tell him that.
Is my thing? Wait, hold up.
Call Gene's people or call Hacks. Call them both. And just say, look, we'll promote the show. It's fun. But we're going to ask her why we got cut.
Okay.
I don't know if you want
Craig.
that to know that answer.
Wait, Craig, I would.
I can
You
handle
have to
the
give
truth.
questions, y'all. I need questions.
You can't handle the truth.
I've never
I
met
can't read
someone
if y'all are talking
who,
about F. Donald Trump. I mean,
like,
I get it, but I need questions.
It's not like
guys.
failure, but like
Please.
you just
Oh,
roll with.
I embrace
You
failure.
just roll with the punch. You're just like, all right, on to the next.
I cried last night, but
Oh.
I didn't cry, Charlie.
Sure, you're good.
Thank you. I'm good.
Okay, what are we doing here?
Believe me, I'm the one who said it was going to get cut.
You didn't think it was going to get cut. You just said in
Everyone
case.
saw me say it in a meeting like 2 days ago.
You said in what?
Literally 2 days ago. And Harvey said there is 0 chance it gets cut. There's just no way.
I was absolutely convinced. I would have bet so much money on that. Boy, you made a mistake. I mean, when Casey came up and she was like, I got some bad news.
Guys, it was such a great moment when Casey came. I mean, it wasn't a great moment. It sucked, but the only The only joy I got out of it was his reaction.
The other one.
What?
The other one coming up though, that better
Well,
not
also,
get
I
cut.
thought it was, you're a day late for April Fools.
So what?
The other
thing
that's coming up. When is that, by the way?
What's coming up?
You know, our friend here.
Oh, that.
That's coming. That's right around the corner.
TMZ.
Stop.
We embrace failure.
That's right around the corner, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Yeah, we are a bunch of fucking losers. We
really are.
Accurate. The wretched refuse.
Okay.
Definitely not the in crowd. Here we go. What are we on? B2? Short? So this is the question we had when we saw SoFi Stadium packed. And Kanye West sold out the biggest venue in Los Angeles.
17,000?
70,000 people?
70,000.
70,000. 70. And he's going to be back there tonight for his second show.
Sold out?
Also sold out.
Oh.
In fact, that one sold out so quickly they added the April 1st show.
Right.
So, has everyone forgiven Kanye? Is it all in the rearview mirror?
Or are a lot of people like-minded?
or it could be that. Well, we got none other than Donnell Rollins to comment on that. And Donnell maybe has a point here about who forgives and who doesn't.
Has everyone forgiven him and moved on for everything?
I'm going to tell you a secret. The blacks have, not the whites.
Oh.
Yes, and I don't know, he's doing good, but as I stated before on this platform, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to with.
Do you genuinely, or you just joking, think there's a difference in the way like black people and white people forgive Kanye?
I'm 100%
Really?
serious. Yeah, white folks are going to go to the grave with their anger. Wait a minute. If a white person has an opportunity to do business and make money with Kanye, then guess what?
Oh.
Hey, Kanye, let's go.
Right.
Let's talk about it forever. But black people, we are very forgiving people.
Huh.
Shout out to Jonathan Majors. He's back.
So it's a really interesting
All
point.
right, so the part I disagree with, first of all, if you saw the crowd, the video at SoFi, there's plenty of white people in the crowd. So
The whitest person in the office, Cameron,
Yeah,
was the only
Cameron
person I
was
know
there.
who went.
Right. So that part I disagree with.
But there's an underlying
his
point he
principle
makes.
of
Yes.
the fact that I think he is absolutely right that black people will tend to forgive people within the black community faster than people outside of the community.
Okay, so I'm going to raise a really sensitive...
And by the way, I think that's true of most communities.
Okay. I'm going to raise a very sensitive topic.
Mm-hmm. Here we go.
It's a very sensitive topic. So there is a lot of anti-Semitism in this country. And especially after October 7th, it has grown, into, a wing of the Democratic Party, the Democrats. It has been kind of festering in America. But there is a complicated history between blacks and Jews. There just is.
Right.
And that my sense of what Donnell is saying, to some extent, addresses that.
I want to disagree with, I'm trying to figure out which part to start with that I disagree with. First of all, as far as the complicated history between the black community and the Jewish community, I think you tell me, you were there, and this is not an age thing, but I think that has to do with what happened post-civil rights, post the civil rights movement.
Not really. I'll tell you what part of it is, because there were a lot of Jews who really participated in the civil rights movement.
Yes. No, I know.
But even
Yeah.
but even before that, there was a sense, because I know this because my dad was a small business owner, and he had friends who had also liquor stores in South Central LA, Watts at the time. And there was a lot of resentment because there were a lot of Jewish business owners in those areas, and there were a lot of black people who felt the Jewish business owners were taking advantage of them. And I remember there was a really tragic incident with one of my dad's friends, and this all got discussed and talked about, and I think there was some truth to it. There was some truth to it in the sense that there were bad feelings.
Yeah. No, I think the bad feelings, what I meant was that in the black community, there's a feeling that, yes, the Jewish people were very involved in the civil rights movement. But when it was all said and done, when they went home from the marches and the rallies, who was really benefiting after the civil rights movement? And I think some people in the black community felt that the Jewish people were doing better than they expected to be doing.
Do you guys really think this is a black Jewish thing, or that
But I
just
also
people
don't-
forgave
but-
Kanye in general?
Yes, and I also think that what you're talking about, what we're talking about, is an issue. I don't think it necessarily relates to what's going on with Kanye.
You don't think there's
I think
more
what's happening with
forgiveness because
Kanye-
that people don't view it as abhorrently as others do?
Yes, that is true. You're right. There are people who are not as offended by things that Kanye said as others are. Right. But that's pretty much true of any offensive thing that's done.
I like that.
What did you think about the civil rights movement, Devin?
I'm sitting there like, I'm not Jewish or black, so I'm not going to say anything here.
Yeah.
Ham.
Take the ham out.
Well, not
Oh, just don't do that. Just get a turkey.
We're gonna get into that, guys.
That is a conversation I've been having since 1986.
It's a thing.
I had this very same conversation with my college roommate freshman year, and Andy Cohen. We had this whole conversation about why
Should we
why
put
is
that
there
on YouTube?
Huh?
Should we put that on YouTube?
Why is there stress between the black and the Jewish communities?
Jackson, can you come here?
Not that Andy Cohen.
That's what that's what I was stuck on too.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, wait. I know
Not
it's
Andy Cohen. No,
I think this would be interesting to put on social. Were you gone? You didn't hear it?
I think that Andy Cohen, my Andy Cohen.
So we did this thing on why black people were more forgiving than white people with Kanye West.
Yeah.
And it was a good discussion between us.
Okay.
I think we should put that up.
All right.
It's why are black
Let's start
people
some
more
conversation.
forgiving than
Yeah.
white people? Because Donnell starts it by saying it's true that black people are more forgiving, and then Charles and I get into why.
Okay.
Let's put that.
I disagree with you. This wasn't about the Kanye part, so I didn't get into this, but I disagree with you that there is a wing of the Democratic Party that is anti-Semitic. I think there's a wing of the Democratic Party that is against Israel's policies.
They're pro-Hamas.
They're against Israel's. We've had this conversation. You can be against Israel's government.
I agree.
And their government policies without being anti-Semitic.
It's true, but when
That's not
when your
anti-Semitic.
goal is to wipe out the Jewish state,
Well, if you want that, then that's not about Israel's policies.
what did they mean?
That's about
what did they mean?
Judaism.
What did they mean when they talked about, from this place to the sea?
That's if you're asking me if Hamas wants to see
Jewish
Israel and the
people
Jewish people wiped out.
exterminated.
Yes, Hamas
Definitely
does.
Go to a college campus and look at the bullshit. I'm telling you.
But you
It
can
is
also
radically
but you can
anti-Semitic.
also be pro the Palestinian people.
You can.
Without being pro Hamas.
I
the
am.
same way.
By the way,
right. In the same way, you can be anti-Israel without being
You
anti-Semitic.
can be, but there are people who want to wipe out. When you say you're
Of course there are. There definitely are. But I don't think that there's a wing of the Democratic Party that's saying exterminate the Jewish people.
Well, I think when Congresswoman Omar, didn't she say "fuck the Jews"? Was it? Am I wrong?
I don't recall that.
Can we double check that? Because Talib has said from the river to the sea.
Talib has said to the river that's.
There was somebody who said "fuck the Jews," and I think it was. Now I will apologize if it's not.
They're looking it up,
but it was "fuck
yes,
the Jews."
If someone says "fuck the Jews,"
it was
that's
it was at like a speech. Omar said all about the Benjamins, but there was a "fuck the Jews" thing.
Although
I
that could
remember
be-
it. It was just it surfaced.
phrase that's being chanted. And if that's the phrase that's being chanted and championed, then the call isn't for change in Israeli government, because you
Right.
could just as easily say
It's
that.
extermination.
Right. And my point is, what wing of the Democratic Party is counting from the river to the
far
sea?
left.
Many.
Yeah, it's a thing.
I think.
Did you find this thing?
Now, they can often be conflated.
Okay, they're saying it didn't happen. If it didn't happen, I
which is
apologize.
what I think is happening on a lot of college campuses.
But I remember somebody said
There's
that
no
the Jews
distinction.
Well, then it was. No, if it wasn't, then you're saying it wasn't Omar. Then I apologize. But somebody said "fuck the Jews."
No, well,
and
it's no doubt.
Well, no,
No, it's
a member
definitely been
of
said.
a member of Congress, and it came out.
Where's my phone?
Let's check this.
There's my phone.
What did she said? It's all about the Benjamins.
That's what they were saying, that Tlaib had said.
No, that's not what I'm thinking. Yeah, I mean, later, after saying all about the Benjamins, Omar said she's grateful for the Jewish allies and colleagues who are educating me on the painful history of anti-Semitic tropes. Okay. What are we doing?
What's next?
Charlie.
On a lighter note, first girl I ever made out with was at a bar mitzvah.
Wow.
Well, you really are an ally.
Thanks for being an ally, dude.
No, seriously. First time I ever made out with a girl.
He is like the bro of bros in this place. First girl I ever made out with was a Jewish girl.
Was it a Jewish girl? I didn't know.
God.
I love that. Good job, Devin.
That's iconic.
I'm with you on that.
What?
Because I feel like bar mitzvahs were like when you
Intro to the party scene.
Well, yeah. It's
Yeah.
Like a party.
Okay.
You're all kind of like older.
Well, you're 13, but you're getting to.
God, Devin, you are so amazing.
So let me ask a question, Devin.
I know, no blank. I get it. Yeah, no blank.
Is there any update with the Bob Burger doctor?
Yes.
What's his?
On social media that he's doing.
He looks pretty good for being in like a pretty serious crash. He posted a photo, right,
I'm not
Ryan?
sure when that photo was taken is the only thing, but he says in there that he's on the mend and he's thanking fans for all their support.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we ready?
Before we begin, hey Devin. Hey Devin.
What? Bro.
I know where you grew up. There's plenty of black people. How come it wasn't a black girl you kissed?
Because it was a bar mitzvah.
Huh?
Although
Why didn't you pass on the bar mitzvah? And also,
there are black Jews.
Oh,
There are
so
black
there
Jews.
couldn't have been any black kids at the bar mitzvah?
It's just.
You're saying I've never hooked up with a black girl? That's just not true.
Where Devin lived?
Yeah, I know where Devin lived. There are plenty of black people who live down there.
Where'd you grow up?
South Torrance.
Yeah,
there are.
Yeah, there's plenty of black people in South Torrance.
For Devin's affectional activities?
I'm just wondering.
Why are you accusing me of never hooking up with a black girl, though? That's just not true.
Oh my God, you are such a bro.
No, but I'm saying that's just not true.
Hey, who did you hook up with, bro?
No, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people.
I mean, as long as you're going to solve geopolitical arguments by who you kissed, I just want to make sure that, it's just this balance.
I'm telling you, having him here is the best.
Wow.
It really is.
It's a lot today.
It really is.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Wow.
That's just
Didn't
amazing.
see that whole. I did not see
Who said
the
I
last
didn't
10
hook up with a
minutes.
black girl? You want to go into others?
Oh, Devin, my Thai friend is on. Wants to know if you.
Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. Got it. Oh, one kid, right? Yes. Yeah.
Sean,
here we
Sean
go.
P.
No, Sean P.S.
Nobody would say that it is a bad thing that Britney Spears has been spending more time with her sons. In fact, after she got arrested for the DUI, that is exactly what people around her were saying, that she's going to need them more than ever. And we saw them hanging out on a boat last weekend. Awesome. I guess it is going so well with Britney and her sons that at least one of them has decided he wants to more publicly embrace the fact that Britney is his mother. Her oldest, Sean Preston, has decided to change his name on social media for now to have Spears as his last name. His handle now on Instagram is Sean P. Spears.
So, Sean P. Spears.
This is a good thing, right?
Is an aspiring musician, is he not?
No, Jaden James.
What is Sean doing?
Sean, we don't know yet. We don't know what Sean wants to get into.
So why would this kid who grew up with his dad really and wasn't really around his mom for years and years and years, suddenly, as an adult, there's nothing bad about it, but you got to wonder, why is he doing it?
Well,
is it just to support his mom?
Well, Britney fans, of course, are thinking that he's looking for money. He's 20 years old.
Well, he's getting
Obviously,
that.
the child support has run out. They're thinking like he only did this with certain things in mind. He has since deleted his Instagram, which is kind of sad. But if you really break it down, like what you said, Harvey, so Britney has rekindled, we know, her relationship with the other son, Jaden James, the one that was trying to be a musician. This one, Sean Preston, it was a little bit more rocky, a little bit harder for him to come around, but we saw those boat photos and now he's embracing the last name. So it seems like they've hashed it out and they're on good terms.
The embracing the last name is not just I get along with my mom. It is not just that. I mean, it's
the best version.
This kid grew up as Federline.
The best version of it is he wants to do it publicly because Britney's going to feel good about it, right? That's the best possible reason for this. The other end of the spectrum is it's sort of he's clout chasing, right? That he wants people to know that Britney is his mom, and the easiest way to do that is to put
Embrace the
Spears
last
on
name.
the end.
Those are the two
and
options.
And if it is that one, and I don't know that it is, but if it is that one, I think that's what Britney's fans are worried about, and maybe that's why he turned off his Instagram, is because her fans were
bombarding him,
saying that very thing.
It's sort of the first rule of comedy, right?
I get it.
Hi, I'm Connie from Boston, Massachusetts. Okay, so me looking at this photo, I just think it's kind of crazy. They look like such a happy, normal family. I guess she kind of looks like their little sister a little bit, but they look like a happy, normal family. I just think they've been through so much. And okay, I think no matter what the ulterior motive is, even if that's there, I think good things are coming. I'm an optimist, at the expense of sounding like a home goods pillow. I think family is all you need sometimes. So I'm kind of hoping even if there's ulterior motives involved, like money or whatever, it could be the thing that gets Britney at least to where she needs to be next, if that makes sense.
So wait, you said you're an optimist. I'm looking at what's around your neck. Are you an optometrist also?
Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what's so funny? I heard you guys like to roast people for their backgrounds. You happen to catch me in between patients at work. I'm actually a dentist.
Oh, you're a dentist.
Dentist. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, did you love
You guys have great teeth, by the way.
Well, thank you.
Some are real. Do you ever see Little Shop of Horrors with Steve Martin?
Okay, listen, I'm practically Gen Z. Everyone references it.
No, you gotta watch it then. You gotta watch Steve Martin in Little Shop of Horrors. You'll love it.
Okay,
trust me.
If you're my patient and you're mentioning it, I'm trying to seem credible, right? So I'm yeah, I totally get what you're talking about. But on the real, I've never seen it.
Well, you got no. I'm just telling you, you gotta see it. He's hysterical in it.
There's his advice.
Okay, whatever Harvey wants, Harvey gets.
Thank
I will
you.
check it out.
Oh God, don't do that.
Oh gosh. Well, let's vote. I want to know what you guys think. Is it what Charles said, which is that it is just an homage to his mom and they're showing that he loves his mom?
That she feels good about it?
Or is he being an opportunist? Homage or opportunist?
Y'all were dropping a poll.
He's owning being a Nepo.
Oh, there's J-Rock.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, that girl was so funny. That girl was so funny.
She was great.
She was amazing.
I love
patience.
I know. I love this.
What if we'd got?
I know.
What if
There's
we'd
this
gotten you?
The Novocaine's wearing off. Oh, wait a minute. I'm doing TMZ Live.
What if we got to this segment 10 minutes later?
I know. It's like,
She's at the table.
Jesus Christ.
Ooh.
Hey, Jackson, you see that? No. The stuff
Ooh,
with
that girl was
Donnell
so
and
funny.
the Jews. What do you think?
Donnell and the Jews. It's like a new band.
Huh? That's what I'm thinking.
Donnell and the Jews.
Funny. Oh, sorry, Devin.
That's what I'm
Next
thinking.
reality show.
Where are we going next?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Newsom?
Oh my God, imagine
It's
your
funny.
cavity filled and your
But,
dentist is
this
like,
thing,
I was
I think
just
on
on
Twitter,
TMZ
too.
Live right now, guys.
I'd be like, I gotta go.
Okay, guys, we're rerunning the poll. We're rerunning the poll.
Yeah, guys, relax. The poll's coming back.
2.
There we go.
Where's your processed meat?
It's on the way. It's at the front, actually.
Oh.
So is yours. It's not processed.
I forgot that Newsom was married to Kimberly Guilfoyle.
He was married to her.
I thought.
Oh, is this
No,
a
they-
topic?
In my memory, they were
Can I
very
tell you,
publicly dating. I
the
didn't realize
image
they were.
that I cannot get out of my mind is there was a magazine, and I don't. No, it's the one where they're holding up the Burgundy wine in wine glasses, and they're sitting there, and there's a big article on them. This is before he became mayor, but when he was running, and it was about how they nuzzled up to a bunch of very rich people in San Francisco, and they were in the social circle, and the two of them are sitting there with Burgundy wine in these glasses, and I just thought, that's highfalutin, and this is when he looked like a total movie star, so nobody, you know.
Man.
Which, Burgundy wine?
No.
I don't like
Burgundy wine.
No, about what Newsom's what we're about to discuss. Give us a little prelude to your
To which what?
to your take.
Well, we're going to do it.
Oh.
Well, yeah, but like tee us off, you know.
No, I'm not going to tell you about Kim. Well, no.
No, about Jennifer. What about this issue?
No, this is going to be interesting. This is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
No, what we should do, save it for real. We'll save it for real.
Yeah, save it for real, for real.
Okay.
So you know, you produce the show, Anakin.
Yeah,
Come on.
again, Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
Get with it, boy. Aiden,
I'll see myself out.
What?
Are you teaching him any shit?
Who?
Him.
Anakin.
Oh, Anakin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teach him how to produce, man.
Oh
Listen,
my
I don't mean to read the comment, girls, but they seem asleep at the wheel today.
Why? What's
I don't
going
know.
on?
Well,
Are you- seriously, is this Xanax Friday?
It's giving. It's giving that something's in the air today. Mombi asked about the Bob's Burger car crash. Hey, girl, we touched on that one a little bit.
Wow.
He's going to be okay.
Did anybody vote on the poll?
We had a
Brittany?
poll issue.
Yeah, the
but
She's still
Brittany
pending
poll.
Oh,
right
yeah,
now.
poll issues.
She's still pending.
63% yes and 37% no.
It wasn't yes or no.
Well, is Britney Spears' son using his
Well,
mom?
that wasn't the question we posed.
That's the question.
Okay, 63 yes.
Devin, are you eating processed
Can
meat?
I just ask, I'm begging you, somebody ask a good question. Just somebody ask us a good question.
You guys, we need a good question.
I mean,
We
we're
need a
doing
minimum.
this. We're doing this live stream because we want to talk to you guys. I mean, we actually want to talk to you guys.
You don't have to say it like that.
Well, I'm
we
getting annoyed.
actually want to talk
I'm getting
to you. Can
annoyed.
you believe it?
I'm getting
that we
annoyed.
would take time out of our important, busy lives to talk to you.
That's how you know it's genuine coming from Harvey.
That is fully the tone.
No,
He was just like,
I'm not. I'm done with TV.
actually want to talk
Wait,
to
no,
you.
that's not a performative.
I'm not going to do guest appearances on any other show anymore.
Huh?
You wouldn't even like.
No, I'm sorry. Don't even ask. Don't even ask.
It's Good Friday. That's the
All right, are we doing? I mean, part of it is Good Friday.
Oh, it's Good Friday.
Oh,
you may have fewer people in it.
See,
That doesn't make
we Jews, we don't get
Miss
it.
my
Any
money
Jews
so
out
funny,
there?
I'm sorry.
It's Passover Friday.
Ma nishtana halayla hazeh.
I was gonna say it's your favorite
Ma
holiday.
nishtana halayla hazeh.
My favorite one is always Hamoti Lahamin Ha'aret. I just love the bread. Harvey, would you ever interview Candace Owens? This is a question that we're getting.
God. Not particularly.
Would you interview who?
Candace
Candace
Owens.
Owens.
The reason I would.
By the way, already did.
Yeah, we
Didn't
actually
go
did.
well.
Yeah, it
Miss
didn't go well.
Money.
And it's also the people who are so like doctrinaire. It's hard to talk to them.
Right.
On both sides. On both sides. I mean, I got this feeling that most people, I think 85% of the people in this country live in the middle, big middle, but the middle. And there are extremes that have such loud voices that's why I like doing this. That's actually why I love TMZ, is that I don't think we're radical, except out with our asses. And
that is probably our most radical platform we put forward.
I think so. And that's why I like it, because I feel like we can be a platform for not an extreme point
Try
of
to
view.
live in the middle where most people are.
Yeah.
We try.
See, we're trying to be introspective here.
But then Devin speaks up about
Hey,
who he likes to kiss.
I kissed,
and then
I
we
kissed
know
a
that
black
he's,
girl.
you know.
I kissed a Jewish girl. Dude.
You guys asked.
No, we didn't.
Didn't really ask.
No, we didn't.
You accused me.
You accused you of not kissing a black girl or a Jewish girl?
Yeah. No, not Jewish girl. I don't think they'll listen.
Stuff I would keep up
So you think you ever kissed a Jewish girl?
Oh, for sure. Huh?
Do not ask that.
Oh my God.
Beckerman!
Dude, this guy.
That's when he knew that she was.
That's why.
Oh my God.
Hey, wait a second.
Hey, what are we doing?
All right, Newsom, where are we doing this?
Newsom, where are we doing this?
Oh, we're actually ready to go?
Huh?
I didn't know how long I was going to stay here. It's been a while.
Harvey,
Beckerman, you
Do
can
you
always
know-
join in.
someone asked what happened with the
give
U.S.
us-
general.
Give us your
that went
takes.
What happened to what?
The U.S. general that went missing.
There was a U.S. general that was
It's not a general,
fired
it's a
yesterday.
Pilot. U.S.
Yeah.
pilot.
No,
that
you're
went
talking
missing?
about the F-1 pilot.
I think that's what the I think that's what I asked about.
I don't think they know yet.
15 or they haven't found him yet.
Oh, they got them both?
They found him?
They got the second guy? Was he
A lot-
okay?
CENTCOM says getting treatment, but it sounds like he's okay.
You held that up like you were on CENTCOM and you were listening in to.
Oh, there it is.
CENTCOM.
He's
Good
calling
question,
Chick-fil-A.
chat.
That's his CENTCOM.
Yeah.
Alive and well?
CENTCOM is.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A.
That's great.
It's like, two chicken sandwiches? Roger. Okay.
So we're rolling the clip here?
Here we go. This is controversial. Wait, is this B2? D1. Okay, be prepared. This could go a little longer. I have a feeling. Okay. Anybody else can jump in here too, by the way. Anybody else who wants to jump in?
Anybody else?
Get a boom over here just in case. Okay. Just in case.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Welcome back to TMZ Live. Gavin Newsom, governor of California. Polarizing figure, would you say?
Yeah.
I mean,
I would say.
it really just depends on whether you're a Democrat or Republican, right?
Yeah.
Everyone expects that he is going to run for president next time around. And his wife is now getting the spotlight. And I think part of the reason she's getting the spotlight here has to do with the fact that people expect him to run for president. There is something she's said about raising their children.
And by the way, many times.
Yes, said it many times in the past. What you're about to see is not a new clip, but it has been resurfaced and is getting a lot of attention on social media. Here is what she said about raising their children, in particular, their sons.
I've given our boys dolls, even if they tear the head off. I've given them dolls to learn that care and caregiving is not just an activity that's reserved for women, but that it's also an activity that is a responsibility of men. What I've done with both my daughters and my sons is if I'm reading a book and the protagonist is a male, I just change the he to a she. And it just normalizes for my sons in particular. I don't even just do it for my girls. I do it for my sons because I want them to see that women can be the center of a story.
So I get what she's saying.
Right.
And Personally, I don't have any problem with it. But to me, this is one of those, cultural touch points that has really galvanized the country one way or the other. And that's like the transgenders using women's bathrooms and Olympic sports.
And playing in sports. And all these things that what you just saw her saying there, you will see that. If he runs for president, you will see it in an ad attacking
Not just an ad, but when he debates on a stage, somebody is going to ask him that question, that do you feel it's appropriate for boys to play with dolls? And then he's going to answer the question, and they're going to use that and weaponize it. And it's going to become a thing in the campaign.
It will be one of those ads that runs incessantly.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying it's going to happen.
It's definitely going to happen, and it is where our political debate has gone. We saw it throughout the 2024 campaign. The whole thing was not about the economy or foreign policy. Well, really, the entire country was, I think, the reason Donald Trump won. He was able to galvanize transgender sports
They
as
care
such
about
an issue.
they, them.
Right,
we
exactly.
Care about
and
you.
also there were conversion therapy issues and stuff. They had Kamala Harris and some
that
things
they,
that were
them ad was
really. It ran constantly, and it really did seem to bring that center of the country that we talk about, that the center majority that would go either way. It seemed to be where people weren't comfortable going with Kamala Harris or.
But I think there's a wild card here.
Yeah.
And I think the wild card is this, that depending on what happens as we get close to this election, if the economy is in the crapper and gas prices are still where they are and everything else, I don't know that's going to resonate the way it might have resonated.
It's the economy, stupid. We go back to that.
It ultimately came down to that in the last election, but I don't think this playbook of these cultural tribe.
But let's be clear, it's already we're talking about it ending up on an ad. It's happening right. That's the reason it's resurfaced on social media. These are right wing.
Yeah, this is the right wing Twitter sphere that's
have been
really
raised it up and said, "Oh, look what." Newsom's wife thinks.
And this is where he's vulnerable. He is. He comes off as a far left politician, and they're going to hammer
I'm just saying that if the economy is in terrible shape, when he runs, and we're talking almost 3 years from now, I don't know if that's
in 2008, people weren't talking about this stuff. They were talking about the economy.
Andy here from LA. Look, boys, I hope this isn't a gender statement or a political campaign, but I guess the First Lady of California really does give sound advice when it comes to teaching empathy or compassion. But it really starts down with how we parent the children. We need to raise a high EQ or an emotional intelligence because it creates a secure child from that emotional standpoint. I had my kid, he's a boy, 16 now, but when he was 2, he was running around playing with a doll because I'm an infant massage instructor as well. I had a demonstration doll, and you really do see a lot less bullying in the schoolyards when children know how to behave with, I guess, compassion and empathy.
That's really interesting.
Not to get
that's really interesting.
So you're an infant massage instructor?
It's one of the qualifications. I'm a wellness expert, but, having that life-size doll in the house, he naturally gravitated towards it. And if it fell down, she made a comment about if its head falls off, well, then it's up to you as a parent to go, oh, is the baby okay?
No, I didn't know that infant massage was a thing.
I didn't either.
That's what I was really focused on. I was like, oh, I didn't know that was something
it's a thing. Yeah, it's a thing to help them with colic, upset tummies and all that sort of stuff. But you don't ever demonstrate on the baby. You get the parent to demonstrate on their baby and you demonstrate on this life-size doll.
Huh.
I did not know.
That was really interesting. Thanks for coming on. That's really interesting.
It's not a good day unless you learn something new.
Yeah, I learned something. That was good. I like that.
I didn't know babies out here getting massages.
I know. No. What we got?
I need a massage.
Let people play with what they want. G.I. Joe is a boy doll. Someone said it's not a doll. It's an action figure.
G.I. Joe? It's an action figure. It's not a doll.
Is there a difference?
Why?
It's just not a doll.
Why? What's the difference?
That's a good question.
What's the
What
difference
is the
between doll and
difference
action
between
figure?
one or the other?
I don't think there actually
I
is.
think there's I think there's an underpinning of the two.
There's an underpinning, definitely, but there's no actual difference.
When did Barbie go to war?
There's no actual
When
difference.
did Barbie ever go to war?
I guarantee that there's a military
There's
Barbie.
a
Is there a military
I guarantee there's a military Barbie.
Well, I don't.
Look, You have offended Charlie, and now she's coming.
Is there a Is there a military Barbie?
I'm sure.
Find me one.
I'm sure there's a military.
Stars and Stripes edition.
There you go.
Barbie.
There you go.
Yep. She's in
Very-
the army
Very
now.
patriotic.
Harvey, she has every job.
She can.
She's
do
like
that.
Rubio.
Does she have a gun?
She's fighting. What do you call it?
I always loved her ambition growing up.
Her resume is stacked, Miss Barbie.
It really is.
Okay, and
what is wrong with boys playing with dolls? My son had a chest full of dolls. Some were army guys, some were beach dudes, some were ladies. It doesn't really matter, in my opinion.
Oh, look at Army Barbie.
This is
Barbie is hot.
Okay, that's bullshit. First of all, Army Barbie's wearing a communist
What's the difference
hat.
between
Oh,
a doll and an
Yeah,
action
it's a
figure?
red communist hat.
And she
Look at
loves the
this.
smell of napalm in the
Army
morning.
Barbie.
Oh God, I hope I don't get any weird texts right now since you're speaking on my phone.
Hey.
The distinction between a...
Oh, my side guy, I was gonna tell him.
Oh my God.
There used to be a saying when I was growing up. What's D2? What time is it?
Noon.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, God. You guys in the booth have got to do better time management.
All right, Bell, geez, where are we going? Who?
Are you able to do it on your own, or do you need some?
Wow.
No, we can do it. We
Yeah,
got
we'll just do
we got to move.
Wherever you feel like
How long do you want?
That is so.
Go this way.
Do you have a Skype? We'll see if it works or not. Shit, we got to go.
Let me get out of here.
Did not realize what time it was. Okay, I'll start this.
All right.
Nah, we're not gonna read the statements. Here we go. So Blake Lively is licking her wounds today because she suffered a huge loss in her lawsuit against Justin Baldoni. The judge has thrown out 10 of her 13 claims in a trial that looms. All of the sexual harassment claims that she made against Justin Baldoni have been thrown out.
Yes, and Justin Baldoni and his attorney, Brian Friedman, as you would expect, kind of doing a victory lap. Brian Friedman says that, this is the way they always believed it would go. He was staunchly believed that, that Justin had not sexually harassed Blake Lively or anybody else on that set.
Thing is, the judge didn't say that. The judge,
the thing here.
The judge did not rule on the merits of her sexual harassment claims. The judge said, really, this was more of a technical issue, that you can only sue for sexual harassment in a situation like this when you're an employee of the company that is involved in the sexual harassing. In this case, she was an independent contractor, which means
Hired by his
she was
Justin's
hired
production company.
hired by the production company, but independent, and therefore she wasn't qualified to sue under that law. The judge did not rule on the validity of the claim she made.
Right.
And I think that's relevant.
So, and then you could understand why Blake Lively's side, her attorney, is saying they won this on a technicality. You said exactly what you said, that there was not a judgment on the actual merits of Blake Lively's claims.
So
and he said, furthermore, she believes that the real heart of her lawsuit, these are his words, the reason that she filed this in the first place was mostly about the retaliation. That because when she made a complaint, made an official complaint about this being a hostile work environment, that's when she claims the smear campaign was launched against her, which she claims has cost her more than $100 million.
And she says that Justin
potential work.
unleashed his PR team to smear her, and that's ultimately now what this case is going to be about.
Right.
I still cannot believe this is actually going to go to trial, but it's scheduled for mid-May, and the clock is ticking.
And Blake says she is not backing down,
She
even
says
though
she's
it's
not
only
back-
3 claims left.
I get it, but I have seen so many of these cases literally an hour before opening statements, they settle. Maybe this is going to go to trial. I just don't see how it helps either of them in terms of their careers. I just don't see it.
I think for Blake now, this is, I don't want to say it's saving face. I think she wants to make the point about these smear campaigns. And by the way, I kind of hope they do go to trial, because as we've been saying all along, these smear campaigns happen all the time in Hollywood. If she's calling it a smear campaign, we'll see if the jury agrees, but
I got a question.
That type of thing
I got a question.
happens all the time.
What's more likely, that they will settle or Congress will fund DHS?
I cannot believe I'm going to vote on Congress, but I think Congress will fund DHS before. Can't believe I'm putting my faith in them, but they will fund DHS before there's a settlement in this case.
Okay. What's he eat? Didn't we do this with him before?
I mean, we do it all the time.
Yeah, it's true.
Is it working?
Okay.
Timmy B.
Play the sound.
Oh my God.
Play the sound.
I've been briefed by just about every alphabet agency there is. And I'll just tell you this, if they would release the things that I've seen, you would stay up, you'd be up at night worrying about or thinking about this stuff. We just need to disclose it all. I'm sick of it. I'll just tell you this, I was briefed last week on an issue, or excuse me, 2 weeks ago, and it would have set the earth on, this country would have come unglued, I think, if they would have heard all that I heard. They would demand answers.
Wow. That's
Holy
something.
crap.
No.
No.
Jesus Christ. Okay, let's go. Can we zero the clock? There we go.
One of the loudest voices in Congress for transparency when it comes to UFOs, perhaps alien contact with planet Earth, has been Congressman Tim Burchett from Tennessee. And we've had him on the show talking about this. We've had him on our docu-series about UFOs, UAPs. But he said something last night during an interview. He was on Newsmax. And what he said, he was asked, of course, about what he knows, what he's seen or heard.
I have never heard anybody say it this way in government.
It's actually really alarming.
I've been briefed by just about every alphabet agency there is. And I'll just tell you this, if they would release the things that I've seen, you would stay up, you'd be up at night worrying about or thinking about this stuff. We just need to disclose it all. I'm sick of it. I'll just tell you this. I was briefed last week on an issue, or excuse me, 2 weeks ago, and it would have set the earth on. This country would have come unglued, I think, if they would have heard all that I heard. They would demand answers.
He was about to say set the earth on fire. I mean,
now I want to demand answers. He's right. I mean,
like a crazy bomb to drop on
no,
us.
if he said that, and now I actually do want to demand and I guess that's why he said it that way, but what was it he saw that he thinks would upset the earth that much?
And if he saw it, you know, Obama was asked about this not too long ago, and he kind of dismissed it as a joke, but I would assume that what he's talking about, that he saw, that other presidents, Trump, Obama, and others.
It could be something more recent.
I don't know. It's the way he said it is fundamentally different from everybody else involved in this thing.
And I almost feel like we've kind of passed the point where they can even release this because now there's so much AI. Like, I feel like a few years ago they could have released anything and we would have believed it, but now no one's going to believe anything.
Well, if Congress comes out with a report, the report's going to be the report. But, you know, people like Jeremy Corbell and George Knapp and others have been pushing for Congress to release this stuff. And they have been there's been, and the Department of Defense, there's been a slow play here. Eventually, this is going to come out. Eventually, cat's going to come out of the bag.
Unless it is something so that it's not only about national security, but it's about humanity and about causing a panic.
Did this also like convince either of you that didn't believe before? I guess it's Charles, right?
Yeah, I believed before.
I forgot my tinfoil hat at my desk, but I believe as well.
It didn't convince me that there are that we've made alien contact.
Sure.
Well, then what's he talking about?
It convinced me that there's something they know that might
lead to that.
That's not. By the way, that's not a might. That's what he's saying. If you believe him, is not a might.
That's Tim just trying to rile us up. And
he was very careful. He said, I had a briefing last week, and then he corrected himself and said no 2 weeks ago. So he's really trying to be accurate. What he said was undeniable. It wasn't a might. It was this is for real. I mean, I don't know what it is, but the way he's putting it, it's life-changing.
My name is Ali Langan. I'm 27 from Hoboken, New Jersey. I believe that the people deserve to know if taxpayer dollars are funding this and all these different programs to test on aliens. And the fact that he did sound so scared and not media trained when he said it. He sounded like he was pretty upfront. But I do think that people deserve to know if they are paying and funding these programs.
I think we deserve to know if we are actually in danger.
I think we deserve to know just to know. I think we deserve to know that it doesn't have to just be danger. Book Tim Burchett for Monday, please.
Copy. Anakin's next.
What are we doing here?
Know where you've been.
Okay.
Talk about space poopy.
Okay, here we go.
I have.
Oh, you have one?
Okay.
Go for it.
I'm gonna. Here we go. Is there sound?
What's
the
her
sound?
name? It's the astronaut. Christina Koch.
What's the sound?
I heard that there was a little bit of an issue with the toilet. Which one of you was the plumber?
I'll take that one. I'm the space plumber. I'm proud to call myself the space plumber. I like to say that it is probably the most important piece of equipment on board. So we were all breathing a sigh of relief when it turned out to be just fine. It was just an issue, I think, of sitting for a long time and needing a little time to warm up, a priming issue. But we did originally think that there could have been potentially something fouling up the motor. And luckily, we are all systems go.
Okay, here we go. Okay. It is our duty to tell you this.
Oh, gosh.
That
you can't start that way.
The toilet on Artemis has been fixed, and everything is systems go.
Yes, and there's one astronaut who took responsibility for this. I don't know if she drew the short
Not
straw.
responsibility for the problem,
No,
for the
not
solution.
For the solution, for actually fixing it. I don't know if she drew the short straw or if she has previous experience, but this is what Christina Koch had to say.
I heard that there was a little bit of an issue with the toilet. Which one of you was the plumber?
I'll take that one. I'm the space plumber. I'm proud to call myself the space plumber. I like to say that it is probably the most important piece of equipment on board. So we were all breathing a sigh of relief when it turned out to be just fine. It was just an issue, I think, of sitting for a long time and needing a little time to warm up, a priming issue. But we did originally think that there could have been potentially something fouling up the motor. And luckily, we are all systems go.
So it's weird to me that they check every button on that spacecraft, but they didn't check the toilet to see if it needed some refreshing before it went up. I mean, that's just weird to me.
Did they say whatever happened?
She said it was essentially...
Was it during launch that something got...
She said it hadn't been circulated for a while.
Yeah, right, exactly.
But you flush a couple of times when you're pushing all the other buttons.
Frankly, Harvey, if I was going up into space, I would have crapped my pants right then and there, and I wouldn't go again.
Oh, well, no, you would go again. but it is odd to me. But
they gotta have a backup plan, don't they, so to speak?
Like, one small step.
No.
It's Lena from Long Beach. Hey, everyone. So nothing could convince me to go into the scary unknown of space. But let me tell you, going into the scary unknown of space without a working bathroom, you could not pay me $1 million. That is the definition of nightmare fuel right there. But I feel like we should 100% make sure the bathrooms are working before we send literal astronauts into outer space. Am I right?
You would think. You would think. Okay. What else do you guys want to talk about?
Hi, it's Marissa from Los Angeles, here to talk about the Real Housewives of Rhode Island being screened by Congress.
Well, not being streamed by Congress, being attended by Congress.
Celebrated by a member of Congress.
Okay, hit it.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of think why wouldn't they be trying to promote and get in on this show? Like, it's very additive to the culture in multiple ways, especially good for Rhode Island.
It is good for. I bought his argument.
I definitely bought his argument, and if it had been at a different time when there isn't a government shutdown that Congress.
But here's the thing: where's he going to go? He's in his state. It does help commerce. I'm cool with it. I'm totally cool with it.
Okay.
One more.
Hi, Parker from DC. I'm here to discuss Jennifer Newsom. I believe that toys don't have sexuality attached to it. So saying that I think she's doing a great job and that her kids should have toys. Oftentimes you see clips of the fathers not knowing their child's birthday. And it said studies show that a kid who has a toy doll, they have empathy, they have emotional intelligence. So let's not attach a gender role to dolls. And G.I. Joe is a doll.
Do you know what Bridge did? you know what Bridge did in my childhood? Seriously?
No.
Hula hoop.
Bridged what?
It bridged girl toys and boy toys. The hula hoop.
Interesting.
You see what I'm saying?
Sort of.
It kind of swings both ways.
I was like, wait, what are you? I was like, what are we going on about? Lord.
All right.
G?
What's G? Oh yeah. Okay.
Danielle, when you said.
You guys think non-believers, this is a hoax as well?
Said,
You're all talking about the
space
space
about Newsom and Biden. It's like, oh boy, you're not going to get
John,
quick.
are you talking about the space travel
here we
being a
go.
hoax? Because I'm with you. I'm with you on that one.
They didn't know? And she was a backup dancer.
So
And
what are we
Young,
showing here?
K-pop. I know what this is. I got this.
What are we rolling?
Music video. Music video.
We're just rolling the music video?
Yeah. There she is. Okay. I got this. Here we go. Is Young a band or a person? Here we go.
Ooh, that's
Man.
the right question.
Woman. I'm glad I asked. Here we go. Okay, we're going to show you a Nepo baby, and it is shocking. So there is this K-pop singer, Young, who has a music video, and we want to show you a little bit, and we're going to point somebody out to you.
is not the Nepo.
No. Watch this.
Can you spot the Nepo in Young's music video?
That person, you should know who that is, because I thought it was actually the mother. It is Angelina Jolie's daughter,
I think they figured out that
Shiloh,
from the banner.
19 years old, and it's shocking. How shocking.
She definitely, with all that makeup, looks more like Angelina, but I've seen photos of her without the makeup where she looks, you see Brad Pitt as well.
See, I don't see Brad Pitt at all.
You don't, you're right.
You
don't
back?
see it in that photo.
I don't see him at all in this picture. But boy, do I see her. Everything about that I see her. Her eyes, her eyebrows, her lips.
Shiloh has been, she's into dance, which is how she ended up in this music video.
That's how she ended up?
By the way, they said
they didn't know.
The producers of the music video said they didn't know when they hired her who her parents were.
Okay.
You can believe that or not.
Have a good Easter weekend, and we will see you Monday.
Easter.
A second plane went down?
What? Second plane was shot down?
Really?
Oh boy. Well, that was a good Friday.
The chat is coming for blood. What are y'all up to?
Chat's coming for what?
They're coming for me. Out with their asses. Yo, you guys.
Oh, they were searching for the other crew.
Call me the plumber. I'll snake your drain. You want to see K-pop news? Chinese world. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Angelina.
Well, what's everyone doing for the holiday? Get together with the family, if you celebrate. I always find it on a holiday weekend, even if you don't celebrate, you kind of just, like other people are doing stuff, and so you tend to do things. That's not the case for me, but
like the Easter FOMO.
I wish it was.
The ball. It's all right. Don't worry about me.
You guys,
I'll
I'll
be
tell
fine.
Talia, Brandon. Black Beauty says, have a gorgeous weekend.
Thank you, Black Beauty. You have a wonderful weekend, too. Yeah? Where is she? Why is Courtney even talking about getting a ring?
Just
Because one, she's not getting one, and two, she's definitely not getting 3 carats.
3 carats.
Where did she come up with that number?
I actually know where she came up with that number. She said
She saw somebody.
You know her sisters have a certain amount. She wants that bigger.
She's chill.
It's not about the size of the ring, folks.
Krista, I'm scared to read your comment, Krista, because I do not know what that means.
All day,
I'm like,
every day,
let me
go
make sure.
blue. Go blue. All right.
Cooking half of my meal today, so I only have the turkey tomorrow to prepare. People eat turkey on Easter?
When was the last time the Final Four coincided with Easter?
Fantastic Four. All right, Marvel.
It's a different.
Y'all see that?
Different thing altogether.
Had that gorgeous man from, what do you call it, Stranger Things on there? Blonde guy. I forgot his name.
I haven't seen the latest Fantastic Four.
I haven't either. I just had the poster on my phone. I used to have a Selena Gomez poster in my room because I thought I was attracted to her. I think I just liked, I'm not even joking, it was the fashion sense that the Queen was wearing.
Yeah.
Miss Wizards of Waverly Place. Now I have Fantastic Four in my room.
What's that? Right. Because that's not normal. Yeah.
Oh, Miss Mo Money so funny says, tell Charles Miss Mo says have a good weekend.
Thank you very much, Miss Mo. And Nauman, nobody needs your side eye over there.
Miss Mo Money so funny. She's like the celebrity of this chat. She is.
He took down. All right, are we
Happy
sure?
Easter, y'all.
Or did it just expire? Because it was a story, wasn't it? Oh, he didn't. That's right.
Brandon, I have not yet, which is really insane. I haven't.
Oh boy.
Charles, have you watched the Hannah Montana 20th anniversary?
No. Boy, Janet's eyes got bigger. She's like,
how fast
Janet wanted to know. I was
looked
like,
over.
Did he watch it?
Janet has the shirt ready.
Guys, why would I watch the Hannah Montana 20th anniversary when I didn't watch Hannah Montana?
It's like a work thing. It's
too late for me to come back into it. I like Miley as a singer.
She performs a few songs, so you can enjoy that.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna get any of the references. I'm not gonna get any of the little.
You can enjoy the music.
Exactly. Enjoy the art that comes with it.
Yeah. Missed all that. Just a little late in life. It's busy, working, paying bills. Actually, was I paying bills back then? Remember, I was still just running up my credit at that point. Anyway.
Happy Easter, y'all. Happy Easter.
Gotta get some sleep this weekend. My aim is 7 to 8 hours, or 6, 7.
Oh, Charles, we have to cut the cameras, guys. So we're out. Hey, guys, live for you.